On to 125 pounds. The All-American baton in Raleigh, North Carolina has been passed from Gant to Gwizdowski to the Heidley brothers, and now Vince Robinson hoping to be their first champion at 125 pounds. Oklahoma State sends its first of 3 finalists to the mat. Troy Spratley looking to become their first champion overall since 2021, and what has been a banner year for David Taylor's squad. Taking over, had never been a coach anywhere before in the collegiate sphere. After 33 years, the legendary John Smith stepping away.
Okay, fellas.
And it's 125 pounds, the ACC and the Big 12 here in Philly.
People always talk about Vincent Robinson's his speed, his quickness, but he is a really smart wrestler.
Yes,
he said he knows everything about every wrestler at 125. He watches film, he knows what's coming, but it's different when you got the bright lights on.
And really good at counterattacking, man. These guys had a really good match at the dual meet earlier this year. Won by Robinson, but Spratley was wrestling a very good match early. Felt like they made a mistake down the stretch, and that allowed Robinson to get the victory. But if you watch Vincent all weekend, he's done a tremendous job managing matches and making people wrestle the matches that he wants to wrestle.
Do it in the center.
Robinson hoping to be the first Wolfpack champion at any weight since Michael Machiavello back in 2018 at 197 pounds. Spratley leading the charge. 3 finalists for the Cowboys, their most since 2014.
Well, you see these guys, they have these great coaching staffs. I think the new staff at Oklahoma State has done a tremendous job with Spratley, especially Coach Kennedy, Coach Gilman, the NC State staff. Look at that, you gotta watch yourself with Vincent.
Now, Vincent Robinson does a good job
attacks,
with
man.
Watch his head position. His head position is always good. He works very well from here. He'll go for a baseball grip and slide the wrestler back to the middle.
But Spratley's holding on to his wrist, not allowing him to get that grip on the ankle.
That's right. Spratley's got the hands. He's having a difficult time getting the foot elevated from the mat. Spratley's got the hands, and he's wrestling back over top of his foot. Look at the flexibility that we're seeing here.
Now, here you go. Now, once Robinson can get his hands locked around that leg, he can start to try to drag him back in.
Not far enough. He's got to pull him back a little bit further.
And don't dive. Don't dive to the back ankle. You got to take your time on these types of finishing situations. You don't get many chances in an NCAA final.
And these two teams, powers in their respective conferences, a highly anticipated matchup here.
So this is the match within the match here. These guys are both fighting for position. The nuance, he's trying to elevate the foot, Robinson, and Spratley trying to fight the hands to prevent him from pulling him back to the center.
Watch Spratley's stance. It's always straight forward. He's always hunched over. He doesn't really come out of position.
Clean hands. Clean hands.
And Robinson just patient, waiting to pounce. He knows that if Spratley takes a shot, he's going to jump into his counter offense as quickly as he can.
I mean, these are really good wrestlers. As I was saying, NC State staff, Tommy Gant, Kevin Jack, Coach Pat Papalizio, and now Zach Esposito being there, helping at NC State, growing the program. These are high-level wrestlers, man.
And young.
And young. Robinson's a freshman.
Spratley, a redshirt sophomore.
And Spratley, a sophomore. They're so young. And Lillidahl, third, is a freshman.
Keep it clean.
Well, DC, you talked about that Oklahoma State staff. You knew that first picture when they stepped off the private jet in Stillwater with the cowboy hats, it was going to be a different year.
Gilman had that hat on, man. I said, this is like Dirty Harry. New boys coming to town, man. It was awesome. He got it. Gilman understands the show.
Top, bottom, neutral to fur. We're going to go down. Red's going bottom.
And these wrestlers in that room in Stillwater have really enjoyed working with David Taylor, getting to scrap with him, learn from him, bringing in high-level guys with their RTC.
Cover proper. Give me a pause. You're on.
Spratley's good here on top. Robinson has to get away right away. Cannot get ridden.
Watch him seal the elbows in. You see how he's bending it? He's going to bring him right to the high thigh.
Get set. Let him get. You have to give him an opportunity to get set properly, right?
What did he do? What did he do?
Bottom man set. Go ahead.
He's keeping that belly to the thighs. Look at how low he is. He's got his butt almost to the mat. Spratley's having a hard time getting to the belly button.
And you see immediately he sealed it.
Yep, nice seal there by Robinson. Oh, good job by Vincent there.
One red neutral, do it in the middle.
This part right here is a critical point in the mat. A takedown opens it up for either one. Little super dunk.
Super dunk. He won that second round match like that against Mark Anthony McGowan. Down late in that match. 20 seconds left sprint. Got to take down the win.
It's just typical to what Spratley did in the semifinals. Didn't do a whole lot. Ventresca was in often.
Yeah.
But then at the end, Spratley had that one shot. Was that enough?
He took one attack. And again, right, this round, we see Spratley take one shot. Robinson was able to counter him. And now Spratley's kind of back, being reserved, really working his way through a match. There's another one.
When they met back in January, Robinson won it 7-3 against Spratley. And it was the only match of the 10 that NC State won from Oklahoma State.
He won it, but it was off of Spratley's offense. Spratley's doing a good job of stalking.
That's right. Look at Spratley controlling the center. Robinson relying heavily on his counter offense, but if Spratley's not shooting, it's going to be difficult for him to put points on the board.
Stop. Stalemate. Stay out of them, all right? Here we go.
Good instruction from the head official, Kurt Frost.
Seeing that cowboy orange on the big mat, though, is nice. Seeing him back on that stage. You know, I got to be honest with you, JB. We got as many as y'all, so what?
How about that in his first year at the helm? He's got 3 finalists. All 3 of Oklahoma State's finalists are in the finals for the first time.
Yep.
Testament to the culture change, the shift at Oklahoma State, and what David Taylor and his staff has been able to do there.
Top 4 teams in the race: Penn State, Nebraska, Oklahoma State, and Iowa, all with 3 finalists. Most for Oklahoma State since 2014. David Taylor has done just about everything you can do in this sport on the mat. And now trying to do it from the corner.
And here's where Robinson has to be careful. If you remember in that semifinal for Spratley against Ventresca, as soon as he got the escape, he went right in for the re-attack. So it was escape right to the shot.
Good pressure forward.
Yep. Good pressure forward there by Robinson. And nice back pressure into him by Spratley. Continuing to move back to try to get away.
Still you, Red. Improve. One green neutral.
Spratley's up, tied at 1, 90 seconds to go.
This is almost like a replay of their match in the dual meet. It was like this, and then Spratley was in on the shot. And then Vincent Robinson has some wicked defense.
The worst thing about this is when you're an athlete, you won the first match, and it's more difficult in the second when you start to get a little tight in there, man. Because you know that one mistake can cost you a natty title. Let's see how Vincent handles Spratley being in the match more than the first match. And wrestling smart. Spratley's just not giving many openings to Vince to try and get an attack off.
Get out of the grip.
We need to see that sprint.
Well, somebody's going to have to go.
Action. Action.
These are 125-pounders. They need to do something.
And you hear the referee saying action, action, both guys. Hey, let's get something going here, guys. Let's put on a show. Be courageous. Go get something here.
Yeah.
Now it seems like
It's Vincent stalking. Yep, he's stalking.
Got in a half shot. Robinson taking us down to about 10 seconds to go in the third. Perhaps sudden victory imminent here for the Wolfpack's first 125-pound finalist ever. Spratley trying to become the 144th.
Oh, nice shot there by Spratley.
At Oklahoma State.
It's too late.
Too late.
You can't start your sprint with 3 seconds left in the match.
Good. Listen, gentlemen. Hey, let's go get a takedown here, right?
And now, this is where Oklahoma State is pretty good on the go-behind, because right now, Vincent Robinson, he's creating too much space. And if he does not shoot with his hips underneath him,
Well, he's going to try to blast him. He's going to try to run him over. You can see Robinson starting to hit him with those pump fakes a little bit.
he's got to watch it, because if he does, he'll hit the next to go behind.
See?
Good call there.
But Jordan, you used to hit it like that, but you almost knee pound in front of him to get a real reaction out of your opponent.
That's right. Well, Spratley's in good enough defensive position where he can defend one shot. You're going to have to start to chain these movements together. More chain offense, taking a shot, snap front head, running corner, and just making him think a little bit more. Spratley controlling center. Look how he cuts him off.
Yeah, Spratley's doing a really good job of making sure his butt's to the center of the mat every time.
Robinson needs
mat control.
Robinson's just shooting from space too much. You don't want anybody to get too impatient.
No, you got to take your time, man, because now it's do or die. Right before, in regulation time, you can take some chances. If you give up a takedown, you can kind of wrestle back into it. But in overtime, now it's do or die. So it honestly has to be the perfect attempt now.
Crowd is getting restless.
Yeah. Spratley's done a good job of controlling the center. So, guys, that isn't even a stall call on either guy.
Crowd is getting restless. I'm getting restless.
Yeah.
I want to see some action here.
All right, here we go.
First score wins into this 2-minute period. Otherwise, it's on to tie breaks.
That there, Jordan, off that drag, when Spratley went to his knees, he should have ran him over. You would have went to the blast double in that position when the guy's down there.
Well, he's just fishing. He's seeing if there's something there available for him that could be easy. When he feels defense from Spratley, he's not really taking. And look at this. He's in on the single leg, driving him out of bounds. Nothing doing.
That was a safe shot. He tried that right near the out of bounds in case he didn't hit it.
Low risk. Everything's low risk right now.
All right. For those who are new to wrestling, the first sudden victory, its first point scored. Now it's 2 30-second wrestling. Each wrestler gets their choice, and they have to wrestle for 30 seconds each. At the end of both 30 seconds, whoever has the most points can win, or riding time. Right now, Vincent Robinson is going down.
Oh, that was fast.
Robinson.
That was fast, 3 seconds.
Very good from the bottom position. And even in regulation, he was able to ride him much longer. Now look at Spratley. Yeah, he's showing a sense of urgency here.
Yeah, he's got to go. Spratley's got to go. Just like that, but he's got to be careful. Robinson's not going to be able to just stand there and get beat on, though. He's not trying to take some control back with his hands. Spratley's working, though, man. He's got to work the past 3 seconds, right, Rob?
2.
Past 2 seconds is all he has to work.
He sealed it, got out. Now, Spratley needs to get out. Or, let's talk about this.
Take 30 seconds, try to get a takedown, yep. 30 seconds, try to get a takedown.
So we need a takedown here or 2 stall calls in 30 seconds. Notice the flurry, the fury in his attempts. Robinson holding position. Look at him control that.
Trying to hold. Robinson went to that underneath. He would have stayed there all match.
All match.
That was a quick stalemate there.
But you have to, right? Because then you're just wasting time.
That's a stall call.
17 seconds. This is enough time to get another one of those.
Yes, it is.
Robinson's going to need to control time. And look at Spratley.
Watch him watch a peek out.
Drag.
Watch a peek out.
The ref's letting him sit in this position this time. 5 seconds.
Time running down. The NC State corner celebrating.
Vincent Robinson.
And the freshman from Chicago is an NCAA champion.
Look at Espo. Look at Espo. Look at Espo. Look at the NC State corner. The boys are going crazy. Look at him. Remember Darian Caldwell? Darian Caldwell celebration, last NCAA champ from NC State, Vincent Robinson, baby Vino. Baby Vino. He's said he got the waves like you, JB.
Man, what a performance. What a performance. He said, who needs the weights that Gable does the backflip at 285 pounds? I'll do it now. He gets his championship. Not a ton of offense, but you gotta admire the grit and the focus throughout that matchup.
Well, he's renamed
got the swag. Look at the swag.
He's renamed it to Flipadelphia here at the Wells Fargo Center as he celebrates. And Quinn Kesnick stands by to talk to the NC State 125-pound freshman champion.
He's got some teammates here as well.
You love to see that, man, from a team.
Team. Tell me about the flip. Tell me about, I remember that somewhere back in history. Tell me about the flip.
Man.
You won the match with an escape. How'd you get out so fast?
Bro, since I got to college, Pat made me be in the room every day working on bottom. Every day. And I just got up from everybody. I told him I'd get up from anybody in the country, bro. Nobody in the room could ride me. And I was like, there's no way anybody in the country could ride me, so.
When did you start dreaming about this moment?
Oh, since I was little. Since I was a little kid.
Vincent, congratulations, man. Enjoy it with your teammates and your family.